Hello, welcome back. It's Anne, and we're on the last day of that little way of Lent. Do you remember yesterday's challenge? Yes, that was right. It was to do the way of the cross with your parents or friends. When we observe and look at the stations of the cross, we are remembering exactly the suffering that Jesus undertook 2,000 years ago. We are also remembering that with his suffering, we were saved. Today's Gospel reading is from Luke chapter 24. As we know, yesterday was Good Friday and Jesus died on the cross. He was buried in a tomb donated by the Pharisee, Joseph of Arimathea. At dawn the next morning, two women want to go and visit that tomb. As they approach the tomb, they meet two men in dazzling clothes. The two men say to the women, "Why are you looking for the risen amongst the dead?" The women are mystified, confused, lost, mournful. They do not know what to do. So they race back to Peter and tell him what they have seen and what they have been told. No one believes the women, so Peter has to run to the tomb himself and to check. When Peter arrives at the tomb with the beloved disciple John, they see the cloths on the floor. And then they know, they believe that Jesus has risen. Then it becomes clear to them. It is no longer a mystery. All this time, Jesus has said that he was going away. He was fulfilling the scriptures, that he would die and on the third day he would rise again. Now they understand. The women visit the burial site of Jesus, the empty tomb, where loved ones are buried once they die. When someone we love dies, we often go to visit their gravesite or the burial ground. This is the place where we can pray for them. Sometimes visiting graves and putting flowers in a vase, saying prayers, perhaps leaving a little memento, is a way of saying that though they may not be physically with us, they have never really left. Because our loved ones, whether here or not, are always in our heart. So when you pray for those you have loved, the faithfully departed, your special prayers for them will help them on their way to heaven. Your prayers will help their souls, and they too will rise to meet Jesus in paradise. Your prayers will really count. Say those prayers with all your heart and all your mind and all your soul and all your strength. Tomorrow, I will ask you whether you have been able to visit a grave site or a burial ground and to pray for that person that you have loved who is now in heaven. Remember the power of your prayers to help that person see Jesus. See you tomorrow.